Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Budur bin Saidan. Today, I'm going to present my consultancy project for Olaya Real Estate Company. The title of my project is How Olaya Can Maintain Its Market Leader Position Through an Affordable Housing Development in a Saudi Arabia Property Development Market. Today, I'm going to divide my presentation into 4 areas. Firstly, I'm going to mention company background, then I'm going to talk about methodology, and then thirdly, I'm going to talk about finding and analysis. I'm going to discuss the finding and analysis by divided into 4 main objectives. First one is to analyze the gap in affordable housing in Saudi Arabia market. The second point is to investigate the type of housing that's most in demand in Saudi Arabia. Third point is to evaluate the integrated communication marketing strategy. And fourth one, to evaluate the area of risk that may confront Olaya and the future strategy. And finally, I'm going to conclude my presentation by summarizing the main important point. Olaya background. The company was founded by Mohammed bin Saidan in 1934. Since 1987, it was one of the primary land acquisition, development and sales companies in Saudi Arabia. Olaya has a very strong reputation in Saudi market. And recently, Olaya planning to expand internationally by partnering with international company. Olaya main challenges. While expanding internationally, Olaya must be careful to not losing their position and focusing in Saudi Arabia market. The emergence of a strong market shares such as company called Dar Al Arkan. Loan and finance in Saudi Arabia is still difficult for people to buy housing. The improvement in online marketing in Saudi Arabia, which is challenge for Olaya to be fresh and updated to follow this development, and reinventing their images to show their traditional roots and how they become updated. Inquiry mode in this project. I have used both quantitative and qualitative methods, which are semi-structured interview with Hisham bin Saidan, the CEO of Olaya company, and the survey sample size 50 people judgment sample. Now moving on to discuss the finding and analysis. Referring to objective 1, which is to identify the sector of the population where is the greatest demand for housing in Saudi Arabia. According to Middle East Economic, there is a shortage on affordable housing in Saudi Arabia. According to Steve and Senior, said that Saudi Arabia sits at the top of the list for demanding for housing along with Egypt. Now I'm going to discuss Salman framework for inquiry into affordable housing in Saudi Arabia. This model have divided into 4 different areas of knowledge. Each knowledge is compared to each other in order to have better analyze to the opportunity in the market. The first one in this model is demographic, such as age and gender. According to the survey, the majority of population in Saudi Arabia is young people, which is around 40%. The second one is obtain knowledge of people's lifestyle. The third one is addressing the subject of homes. The fourth one is obtain knowledge about people's needs and desires. The need for affordable housing. As the survey shows that 50% of people, their budget is around 100,000 or under. And 40% have budget between 100,000 to 250. And 10% have the budget over 250,000. The type of housing most in demand in Saudi Arabia. Referring to objective 2, which is to identify the type of housing that most in demand in Saudi Arabia market. As the studies shows that currently the people are not happy about the current affordable house because it doesn't reflect their lifestyle and culture. People feel that they are living in a foreigner house. In order for Olaya to design the best solution for people in affordable houses, it is important to consider household culture preference to have better understand of the type of culture according to household. According to this model, Saudi Arabia places a score of 38 as a very collectivism culture. A report scores a high on uncertainty avoidance, whereas the privacy is the most important aspect. Saudi Arabia score in the middle on masculinity, which around 52. They tend to have life balance. That means that Olaya should consider the entertainment and outdoor space for children, because the people in Saudi Arabia tend to have balance between work and lifestyle. House or flat. Research suggests that there is a strong coherence between buying or renting and the type of housing. Those who wish to buy tend to opt the housing, and those who need to rent have to choose apartment. Now I'm going to mention integrate marketing communication strategy, but I would like to focus on this presentation to one point, which is e-marketing. As we mentioned earlier that the majority of Saudi Arabia people are young people. That is explain the need for Olaya to focus on online service. For example, Olaya can create application for the phones in order to target the young people and make it easy for them to browse property and to contact to customer service. And the other point in this model, Olaya have been do great job in it. For example, Olaya have the advantage of having personal sales for ladies department in Saudi Arabia, which is very convenient for ladies to invest and have their privacy during their investment. Area of risk that may confront Olaya and their future strategy. Referring to the objective 3, the area of risk that may confront Olaya, one of the most challenge for Olaya is the lack of affordable land, and also the increasing in land price. which caused by the Saudi Arabia people prefer to have long investment in this land and try to keep this land for the next generation, which caused the inflation in the price land. And also, the other main important challenge for Olaya is the increased competition in their market position. When the concept of affordable house has proposed to Olaya, the company shows their interest in this project and have done the finance study. This figure is, the important numbers in this figure is the rate of return on investment in this project will be 13%. And the payback period will be in 7.7 years. It is clear that this project is very valuable for Olaya to continue work with. And it is important for them to campaign the marketing strategy in order to increase this market, their market position in Saudi property development market. To conclude my presentation, there is a clear shortage in the Saudi market for affordable house. And survey results shows that the majority of people are looking to buy housing, and their budget is around 100,000. And the current affordable house, it doesn't meet the customer requirement. And also the lack of land and increase in land price is very challenging for Olaya to deal with. And finally, Olaya have to consider seriously to improve their online marketing. At the end of my presentation, I would like to say thank you to Dr. Vinaya and Dr. Steve for their motivation and helping, and give me the opportunity to present my family business at Middlesex University. Thank you.